Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Subnautica Below Zero Episode 7, which originally aired live on Twitch. Uh-oh. Inactive. I feel like there might have been a patch where they nerfed the bio. Because I feel like I'm running out of power a lot faster than I used to. Maybe that's just my imagination. But maybe if I check the patch notes, that's true. I don't know. Oh, my inventory's full. Yarp. Are we going to build another base? That's not really up to me. I don't know. We don't have to. We can if we want to or feel like we need to. But we certainly don't have to. All right, so we do have a few suggestions here. So let me set them up to a poll. What should I build? So we've got moon pool, observatory, start a new base in a different location, maybe one that is thermally powered, perhaps. Make the base homey, like, you know, comfortable furniture, stuff like that. XR, I'm going to refund yours because I can't do that without doing some other things first. And build beacons for the sea truck. Like, build up a stock of beacons. Okay, there we go. So, one of the biggest questions here, of course, is whether or not we are staying here permanently. Obviously, the case here is this a permanent base or is it not? If it's not a permanent base, then maybe we go find one. We do have the ability to load a lot up into the sea truck and move stuff around, so we're not necessarily glued here if we don't want to be glued here. So there is that advantage. Moon pool. Okay, that's not too costly. Thermal plant. I haven't found magnetite, so I wouldn't be able to build that just yet. Exterior grow bed, I could build that, obviously. What else? Recyclotron and locker. You can never have enough lockers. Oh, I don't have any quartz on me. I feel like my organization is going to hell here, just throwing everything in. All right, do I have any other quartz? Yeah, here we go. I am just switching the batteries out of everything so they're nice and charged. Because you never know, if something's out of batteries, I can always hot swap. Alright, all those batteries are now partials. Everything's a partial. Okay, let's continue to empty out. The dear sea truck. It needs to be a take-all. Okay, almost empty. A lot of rubies. I'm also going to need to charge this up soon. Here, I'll throw a creature egg. I hope that wasn't important. Caution to the wind. Bye-bye, creature egg. I didn't even scan it. Nope, did not. I cooked it. I haven't really scanned any creature eggs, to be fair. Okay. This repair tool. Recharged. Looks to me like you guys want me to make a moon pool. Now, I'm going to ask this question. Should my current base be my forever base? This is a big question. Kind of a loaded question, but it'll be up to you. So, if you want me to build a moon pool, let me go ahead and get two titanium ingots. I had one already. Put it in here, maybe? Yep, here's one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a second one. All right, before this current base like shuts down on me, I'm gonna need to feed it some fish. Back here, Peeper. Oh my lord. From googly-eyed idiot fish, they sure do know how to avoid me. Hi, shark. You're back, huh? What's up? Exarcarn, thanks for the resub. Welcome. Get over here. You want to fight? Mr. Toothy? Yeah, that's what I thought. I just sort of like... Ah! Get out of here. I'm gonna make you into soup. Get back here. What's up? Decapitated. That's creepy. Just like sunk into the ground. Alright, now the hunt for fish. Yoink. Alright, we should have enough fish to keep the base operational for a bit. I hope. It'd be nice if it gave me, like, shark chunks that I could do something with. Or blubber, or I don't know. Something. Alright, so moon pool. Back to what I was trying to do. So I need 2 lead and lubricant. So I've got the ingots. Actually, I had a ton of ingots here. I overlooked just a little bit. 2 lead and lubricant. Well, lubricant, of course, is just the seaweed stuff, right? That's just the creepvine cluster. So if I don't have any lubricant, I can make it really easily. How do I drop things? Just delete? Right click? So I would like to start scanning these eggs, but like, or analyzing it or whatever. I don't know. I'll do that later. That's not what you asked me to do. Do I not have lead either? I feel like... Really? I don't have lead? Okay. Titanium, silver, salt, lithium. No, perhaps I do not have lead. I probably do have my scanner still on, yeah. And it's scanning. That's probably the power drain, right? That it was currently scanning. All right, let's take a look. Copper. No, I don't think I have lead. I think I'll need to go find some lead and creep vine. All right, no problem. All right, mineral scanner. Galena outcrop. I have lead. Yep. That was difficult. All right, let's go get some creep vine. Is lead easy to find? Oh, I think so. I think so. All right, so if my current base isn't going to be my forever base, the current question I pose to you, where should my forever base be? Where should my forever base be located? In the shallows, as deep as I can build one, near thermal vents. What are some other ideas? If you have any other ideas, submit them in Subnautica priority. So the three that I have right now is like somewhere near the shallows, close to where I currently am. Somewhere at max depth, you know, at like 290 or something like that. About max depth of the current sea truck. Of course, I know that eventually I can go a lot deeper. Or utilizing thermal vents. So those are the current ideas that I have. But if you have any ideas, submit them. And we will vote. Or surface, right? There's also the build on the surface. It's always a choice. Or surface ocean hybrid. In the lily biome. Any others? A biome junction. You know, near the junction of multiple biomes. Okay, I like these choices. So, let's run with them. And I will have you vote. Now, it's a little weird that I'm building a moon pool if this is your choice. So then the other question is, you know, once we decide where the forever base is going to be, because I'm not that interested in building like a whole bunch of little bases continually. I want to invest in one base, ideally. So then the next thing I'm going to ask is, of course, do I start building that base immediately, or do I continue in the story? And yes, I know I can always recycle bases, but I don't particularly find it fun muling resources from point A to point B. It's boring and a waste of my time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
In you go. Well, we have the lubricant, so I have everything that I would need to make the boom pool, but if I'm not building, well, no, I need one more lead. All right, let me get that last lead. The current location is a tad restrictive. True, it is. That's not to say that I couldn't stay basically where I am and just move it a little bit. You know, or build a lot of foundations to support. God, it's easy to find lead. Well, until you can't. You could make storage modules in the sea truck to mule it? Yeah. I mean, I have one storage module, but I'd probably have to make a bunch of others. And at that point, I don't so much have a base as I have, like, a sea truck. I'm okay with, like, being nomadic a bit, if that's people's choice. I guess I didn't really submit a poll option of, like, don't have a base, just be nomadic. But, I don't think this game is best played that way anyway. All right, near thermal vents seems to be the winner here. So what I could do is I could try to do biome junction of thermal vents and something else, right? Because biome junction was the runner-up there. So then this question here is, should I start a forever base right now? Yes or no? The thing with near thermal vents, of course, is that I've never found magnetite, so I don't have the ability to make a thermal plant. So even if it wins, I can't power my base thermally, at least not yet, not until I've found my first magnetite. Which I'm fine doing. I'm fine setting up a base that can be powered more efficiently in the future, but it does make placing the base rather difficult, because it has to be near, it has to essentially be near a thing that I can't scan for. That's weird to me. Just my 2 cents. Okay, so the power definitely recovered a bit. And you say start the forever base right now. Should I have the ability to make thermal plants first? So I'll express my worry. My worry is that I would set up a base and then it wouldn't actually be able to be powered by thermal plants because I didn't understand the placement mechanisms, because of course this is blind. I haven't done this before. So my worry is that you have me set up a base and then it's a base that can't be powered correctly because I don't have magnetite and I've never had magnetite, and the game's like, oh, you know, you didn't set your base up right, teehee. You know, that would be my fear, which, you know, would go away if I had the resources to make a thermal plant, and then I could understand how thermal plants work. So if we take a look here at thermal plants, they require 5 titanium, no problem. Aerogel, I could do aerogel. Aerogel is pretty straightforward. That's what that's that like foamy fish plus let me see what aerogel is. It's the gel sack plus a ruby. Yeah, I could make aerogel, no problem. I have plenty of titanium, but I've never ever found magnetite yet. So that would be a limiting factor. So I should have the ability to make thermal plants first. Okay. Then the next question is, do I search for magnetite? Right now. Again, I've never found it, so I just know that it would be probably deeper than I've ever gone. But that would be my only clue. And I don't want it spoiled for me. I don't want you to tell me, oh, magnetite is like XYZ or anything like that, because, you know, boo. All right, search for magnetite. Okay, well, let me update my project description. Search for magnetite. Unless that gets overturned, I'm going to leave the poll up a little bit longer. So the other thing I'm going to do, which I think was very smart, was, can you scan for it? So that's a very good question. I think there's probably not magnetite anywhere close to me. But I could try. No, I've never scanned it. So because I've never scanned it, I don't know how to scan for it. So the answer is no. But what I was going to say was, yeah, I'm going to make some beacons because I think it's a good idea to have some supplementary beacons in case I need to mark things down. So that was a suggestion by you all that I thought was very wise. Where's the stupid... Oh, deployable. Yeah, your idea is still getting done? Hey, I try. When I read good ideas, I do good ideas. And I obviously had the materials to do this, so this was no problem at all. Okay. Out we go. How big are beacons? Oh, they're really small. Sweet. So I'll just keep them in my main inventory. I don't like dinging. Okay, so we know where copper mining is, which is... I am northwest of copper mining. So let's take a quick look at the map. So here's copper mining. I'm northwest, so I should be around here-ish. What the heck was that noise? So I want to go east-southeast. I guess sort of towards the pilot's last known location, but that's not actually what I'm doing. Not purposefully, at least. Yeah, remember to be descriptive? Yeah, I'm pretty good about my beacon names. You know, like I named the copper mining beacon the copper mining. Hey, Angelia. How late are you? You are an hour and a half late. But better late than never. Indignome. Or Indinome. Thanks for the sub. Perhaps I'll find the other half of Mercury. Perhaps, yeah. Originally when I went to the last known position where the pilot thing is, I think that's when I crushed my ship. But that was also when my max crush depth. What is that? Oh, that's crashfish. It always gets me, man. Always, I'm like, hey, what is that weird thing? And then it jumps out and tries to kill me. Oh, I know. I mean, I'm sure people in chat can tell me where, like, magnetite is, but, that ruins the fun. So we're heading in near the lily biome. And here is, like, dead pads and all that. Let me make sure that none of the artifacts are nearby. I think we definitely never went to the body cache because that's way deeper than we're capable of. And this is the last known chord. Rubies. Alright, so at this point, I think what I'm going to try to do is go down to about what crush depth for this vehicle is. You know, I feel like I've been down here, like, a lot, though. I don't really know if there's going to be an advantage venturing around this area anymore. What's that? Oh, is this the other half of... Oh! Well, here we go.
Bow of an astronautical salt transgov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Well, there we go. This was the other half that I wanted to find. Just stumbled upon it. Way better than if someone told me, oh, go to the lily pads and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, no hints required. It's actually in the exclamation mark about. You know, if I'm truly stuck, I'll know when I'm stuck, and I won't be shy about, like, hey, help me. But I've been able to stumble into the right spots, more or less. It did take me kind of a frustrating while to go for a rebreather, and I probably should have asked for help. But oh, look at this bad boy. I don't know where the entrance point is yet. But I do like how different this section looks. Hey, there's a prawn suit. Really pop out. Don't you nibble me. Oh, interesting. I can't even scan it. Alright, because I don't like the inside of these ships, I am going to turn on a highlightable. We'll make it green so it fits a little bit better into the game. Chinese potato. Oh, what? Plant I've never scanned. Just the lily little plant. So Chinese potatoes would be a hardy vegetable. Alright, so this would be farming that I could do. I gotta put these seeds away already because there's they're big. Who knew that potato seeds were like massive? Oh, excuse me, massive. I don't really care about the debris. Cut. Oh, tool. Hey, nuclear rod. I'm so very glad I was using a laser cutter to pop that bad boy up. Oh, and another nuclear rod. What's this? I already have a drill iron. A power cell, which is good. That will keep my ship running. Okay, I think this room... Before I go down there, I'll explore up here. So yeah, it's very obvious when doors can be cut with the interactive highlighty thingy going on. Riding the glow well is indeed how I lost my first sea truck. I parked it at like 101 meters and then rode a glow whale, and when I went back to the sea truck, it was it got crunched. Okay, I don't care about metal salvage. Whoa, okay, this is scannable. Alien containment. I think this was important. So, alien containment. Despite huge Altera-led advancements in stellar technology, exploring new worlds still has its challenges, and alien life forms are one of them. That's why we built Alien Containment Unit. This unit is designed primarily to breed larger or more dangerous species. Units must be installed in multi-purpose room modules. Units may be connected between rooms stacked in a column. Oh, cool. I want to make a multi-unit column alien containment. That sounds really awesome. A hatch must be installed in order to access the unit. The base of the unit is a planter, allowing seafloor to be grown from seed. Breeding tips: provide sufficient time and living space. Organisms of the same species should mate and reproduce. Cool. Eggs inside the unit will hatch over time. Organisms raised from birth in captivity often exhibit unusual passive behaviors. Nice, so they won't eat me. Environmental control may fail if the unit is overpopulated. Interesting. Infections may be transmitted faster between specimens in artificial environments. Never tap the glass. You don't know how hard they will tap back. All right. And then...
My instincts are never wrong. Stefanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Huh. Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the discovery clause. Let's see Stefanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
Some more Chinese potatoes.
Oh
and
man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh, man. And now, most of the crew wants to get home. I understand that, but this could be a defining discovery. I'm definitely going to put a bug in Diana's ear about going to the surface so I can take a team to explore. I desperately hope this pans out. Oh, I can't wait till we get into communication range with Sol again. Layla and the kids would love to hear this. I mean, it's rough being away from them so long, but this might just make it worth it. I'll be able to give them so much more.
Okay, so I know that there's a ton else to explore here, but I'm running out of oxygen and my inventory's full, and I've forgotten how to get the heck out. Oh, I cut through here, maybe? No. Because, yeah, there was more... Oh, here's a vent. I haven't gone through here. There was obviously more stuff to be had, but I'm so full up. Depleted rod. Oh, and this here is going to have the technology schematic that I... You know what? Forget my dwindling oxygen. I'm going to cut this open. Rip to me. I'm going to have to, like, scramble, panic to try to find my way back to the sea truck. But this was the blueprint that I was looking for this whole time. I don't know if it's important, but... Alright, there's the parallel process unit. Alright. Please allow me to find out. Out. Yeah, I know I have an air bladder. But that doesn't help me if I can't find my way out. It just delays the inevitable. So it wasn't here. Nope. Just breathe coffee. I like it. How? Where is the out? Alright, so that's a door that I haven't cut. I came in here, I saw this. What direction did it come in from?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, yeah. I got that. Now where... Okay, here we go. Ox plant. This door. Yeah, it was this door. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Panic! Stupid potato seeds, you take up so much room. Wait, these potato seeds are like rotting. Is this the rot? Oh, wait, some of these are seeds and some of these are just the potatoes? Oh, no, they're all just the potatoes. Oh, am I not going to be able to plant these in time because they're just going to rot on me? Do I need a refrigerator or something? Hope I'm not ruining my chance to cultivate potatoes because God knows I was born to be a potato farmer. I can't plant rotted seeds. So, oh, I can plant rotted seeds? Okay. Well, then I'm a lot less worried. So let's go back in, I guess. Let me drop off the remainder of my junk. Reactor rods. I don't know if they're junk. I wouldn't call that junk. Titanium. I'll put my flare away too. Thanks for the tip there, Cheese. So now we have more oxygen. I haven't been down here. Oh, you know, this was... Oh, it's exciting.
Sol should pay me more to lead these missions. I saved the whole damn crew from destruction. Mercury 2 was nearly obliterated by an immensely powerful energy beam. I don't know any weapon system with that level of capability. The power source to get that kind of range must be, well, otherworldly. We got lucky. The energy signature is similar to some of the weaponry meant to counter pirates on mining freighters. The refraction of the beam across the atmosphere? Orient's belt. It looked like the Northern Lights. Such power. I fired the emergency flares and dumped water from the nuclear core. I think the heat signature confused the weapons tracking for just an instant. I managed a slight evasive maneuver, and I felt the Mercury get rocked by the sonic boom as the nuclear runoff rapidly evaporated. That alone could have taken us out. Definitely asking for a pay raise. This is not what I signed up for. My days of risky missions should be behind me. But what the hell? I still got it. Even if it was luck. Hopefully, whatever didn't want us on the planet doesn't mind when we leave.
Alright. I know there was a PDA back there, but I just didn't want to interrupt the conversation. So there is a water filtration tech that allows me to filter water. You know, like desalinator or something. So let's go back to that PDA that I skipped over because I just didn't want to interrupt in the middle of the conversation. I didn't know what would happen. So I'll go back there. It was in this room.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started off so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be? These structures would be clues to another sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were going to be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. And some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the biopatent payoffs would be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. Man. I miss the smell of my wife's hair. the kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want. To get out of here alive. Please.
Ooh. Jukebox music. I know I skipped a few other PDAs. I just didn't want to stack them up. But here's another one.
Orion's felt this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No. I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land. Frigid. Cursed. Between these tunneling creatures and a strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back. But I don't think I can land here safely. Twice. I hate this. But I have to leave them behind. I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
Alright. Let's get back to the truck before I suffocate. Where's the truck? There it is. Nuclear reactor. Oh, and we got, what, this?
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was shorthanded because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella. I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured the rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
Okay. That sounds like a rough ordeal. Although I had a crash landing too. So... I would say runs in the family, but we're not family. Well, I do have a sister here, but that's beside the point. Alright, I know I can pick up the PDAs, and I should have, to queue them up. I just, you know, I feel like there's an order to play them, and it gets confusing when there's, like, backlogged ones. But now, I'm just poking around the ship, trying to find the spaces that I was in previously. Man, this thing is, like, labyrinthine. Very easy to get lost. Alright, so I'm near the alien containment, yep. Then I cut this. Alright, so this is the main room. And... oh, sorry. Why is my phone going off? There we go. So this is the main room. There is at least one more PDA that I didn't pick up. And then down here, let's try to retrace our steps. This was nothing. Got everything. Got everything. Yeah, the highlight definitely helps when you're under, like, in a ship or whatever. Oh, here we are.
Well, we landed safely, despite my apprehension. Diana, damned adrenaline junkie, took one of her defining risks and paid off. Why hire me as the maintenance engineering officer if you aren't going to listen to their advice? Now, Papa, I didn't go to school for 8 years to get 3 degrees for nothing. I tried to convince Diana that we don't need to stop for repairs. That's what the drift drive and the secondary propulsion system are for. Just a bit slower. But she's in charge, not me. On the plus side, I get to work with Yasmin. I didn't know she was such a busybody. She's been going around the whole ship giving folks a hand. I think she was getting on Diana's nerves, so she assigned Yasmin to me. She's helping me inspect and repair the thruster systems. I thought I was the most mechanically inclined person on the ship, but I think she has me beat. She can definitely teach me a thing or two, as long as I don't get too distracted by her smile. She's got the best smile.
Okay. Well, sounds like they were busy trying to repopulate this planet. But then they crashed. And then they probably died. So, rip. Alright, so now's your chance. If there's anything that I've skipped or missed, let me double check my blueprints here. To see if I fully unlock the water filter or the nuclear plant. So water filtration is fully unlocked, awesome. And nuclear reactor is fully unlocked, awesome. And alien containment is fully unlocked. So as far as I would guess, this part of the Mercury is fully explored. But if you want to chip in and be like, you forgot X, Y, or Z, without spoiling too much, go right ahead. Because what the heck? I mean, yeah, I'll take some copper. Where's your hitbox? Ah, it's frustrating. I don't know. Am I in like a angry sea monkey cave or something? Like, I'm a little worried about why all this is lined up. Like, any second now, I'm gonna get some mega monkey dunking on me or something. I'm missing a single vent with reactor rod. All right, let me go back in there. It's free copper. Yeah, copper's annoying because it's like most of the time I just get titanium. All right, so let me go back inside and poke around a vent. I was in a vent when I think I know what vent you're referring to. It's the one I entered that I cut for the thing, and then I had to bail because of lack of oxygen. But I definitely, this whole time I've just been randomly exploring. I've not been trying to map this in my mind. For whatever reason, these internal, like, sort of claustrophobic areas, I just don't memorize very well. I don't know what it is with my brain, but the memorization is bad. All right, there's nothing going on here. This leads me back out. And then there's this vent. I don't think you're referring to this vent. No, because this is the main area with the alien containment. It's there. It's this area. All right, let me get back in there. So that's the nuclear. So this is the bulkhead where they were strapped in with Stephanos and whatever her name is. Oh, here we go. Synthetic fibers. Oh, cool. So I hadn't had synthetic fibers yet. I hadn't made it, but I did know the blueprints for it. But it's cool to have one for free, where I don't have to like spend my rubies or whatever it is. All right, so for me to get back to where that vent is, that would be here. No, that seems wrong. Maybe. Okay, no, I was right. So is this the room you're referring to? Wait, what? Oh, nuclear waste disposal. Ah, all right. This was probably important. All right, let me cut this open and then go for oxygen. All right, cool. So I might have enough for a nuclear plant. Question. Sorry about the magnetite. I forgot to take that down. How should I power my base? Thermal, nuclear. So the question, of course, is that I've never found magnetite, so thermal is not something I currently have the know-how to do. And you guys said that I should build a permanent base, and the one I have now is not my permanent base. So, scary noises. So, what is my blueprint for? So here's nuclear waste disposal. It's just lead and titanium, no problem. So taking a look at my where is it? Nuclear reactor. I have everything I need to do. I know how to do everything to make a nuclear reactor already. So if you know, I'm happy to build my base however you want, but yeah. Hey, Kitty Cat Puns, thanks for the raid, by the way. You came at an interesting time. We're making some important decisions. But you were last playing Stardew Valley. What brought you here? I'm curious. I mean, I see that you're a sub. How is Stardew? Stardew has been proposed for me to play at some point by one of my my patrons. I don't know if it's ever going to make it to the channel, but maybe it will. But right now, what we're voting on is the method to which I power the base. So if you got a preference here, nuclear or thermal, just to let you know, I do currently know how to make nuclear. I do not know how to make thermal. I know how backwards that might seem, but that's just the way it is. Welcome. I appreciate the raid. Ugh. All right. So it looks like you guys want me to do a nuclear powered base. And that changes the last poll. So I'm going to open up the Subnautica Priority Channel Point Redemption. If you have ideas about where to put a base, if you submitted before, please resubmit again. I'm taking ideas of where to build the forever base, and I will start to get that set up. So we've got Biome Junction submitted by Poetic Artist. I can get behind that. That makes a whole lot of good sense. All right, let me swap this power cell out. I find it funny how these Chinese potatoes were fine for however long the ship was underwater, and then I came along and they rotted immediately. Turn off the hitbox? Yes, I will. It is understandably distracting. So right now we only have a biome junction. Use the channel point redemption of Subnautica Priority to submit your ideas. And, ooh, that Yoda. Hey, buddy. What? Oh. Scary shark versus less scary shark. I like it. So we got a deep cave base, and so the only issue with the deep cave base is building size restrictions. It can honestly be really challenging to have a decent sized base within a cave. Are you biting? Did I just run you over? Yeah, I just killed a shark. Oh no, maybe no, that's a glow whale. All right, and a land sea hybrid. So all right, I'll just put it up here. Base location. We've got a biome junction. Deep cave. I'll say deep cave, but I'm gonna have to find the right deep cave, so it might take me a while. Land, sea, hybrid base. So you are allowed to build on the land. So this would be a base that spans both land and sea, which could be a little bit tricky. Lily pad, base, and then I'll just add in my choice as the last one. So thank you for submitting. And you all can vote on that. So right now what I'm doing is returning back to a spot that I have a point of reference to. Copper mining. Yeah, the lily pad base would just be a base in the lily pad biome. It wouldn't be me building on a lily pad necessarily. Okay, so this is Delta. So if I open up the PDA here and go to the map, I'm at Delta. This is the Delta Island, and I just left roughly where the Omega Lab is. So here's the thing. They're somewhere southeast of me, there is an Omega Lab that I have not yet found, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I don't believe I've hit the Omega Lab. It's like down here somewhere, and I've not happened upon it. Because I think my headings are correct. Delta. Whoa, cool sun. So it's somewhere down here. While you vote, I'll poke around a bit. Thank you for watching Subnautica Below Zero. This episode came from an hour of the second stream of Subnautica Below Zero. The stream is a result of a poll on YouTube that determines what games I play. If there is to be a stream number 3 of Subnautica, it will have to win in the polls. If you would like to participate in the polls, Rhadamant.com not only has my stream schedule and countdown timer, it also has the announcement section, which links all relevant polls. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.